Okay, burpees. So there's three main variations shown in the video. The simpler variation, it doesn't involve a press up or a jump. It's simply just going from the floor back up to standing. So you want to start with your feet hip to shoulder width apart. Reach down, put your hands on the ground, and then jump your feet back into the press up position. And then all you're going to do from here, once your body is fully straight and your abs are tight, jump your feet back in, aiming to get them flat on the floor, taking your hands off the ground and standing up again. One of the main tips that I say to people here is to bring your feet back in slightly wider than when you set off. It's easier to get your feet flat on the floor and it makes the stand much easier and much more efficient. The progression from there is to throw in a press up. So again, reaching your hands down to the ground, jumping your feet back, simply lower your body down to the floor in a press up position, press back through, stand it back up again. And then the final progression is to add in a jump. So hands down to the floor, jump back into the press up position, perform the press up, and then when you bring your feet in, again, if you brought them in slightly wider, it'll be easier to get your feet flat on the ground. You simply just jump into the air, land nice and soft, absorbing the landing, and then jump into the next rep. Okay guys, so the press up exercise. Great exercise for the upper body, particularly within the horizontal push movement. It also works your core, shoulders and chest really well. So I'm going to start by assuming the full press up position. Hands are directly beneath the shoulders, body is straight, glutes and abs are tight, and to start with your feet slightly outside your shoulder width. From here you want to initiate the movement by pushing up slightly, lifting your chest away from the floor as high as you can. This is just going to activate a muscle known as your serratus, and it's just going to help stabilize your shoulder. Making sure that your abs stay tight, you want to focus on slowly lowering your chest down to the floor. Key cue that I tend to use with a lot of people, particularly beginners, is to focus on lowering your chest before your hips, just to make sure that you're keeping the load through your chest and shoulders. When you get to the top position, just repeat lowering down into the next rep. You can also perform this exercise by letting your chest sink towards the ground slightly, squeezing your shoulder blades together. This is just going to place a little bit more emphasis on the chest and arms and take away from the shoulders. All the other common principles are the same, so keeping your glutes and abs tight, focusing on keeping your body straight and your shoulders directly above the wrists.